Yes, Mr. Mgomezi.
Thank you, my lord. Call please. I think before I proceed, sir, with the booking out at 10 to 5, remember you told the court that you were doing investigations after you verified the reports of case number 2. You were busy with the investigations on that day.
That is correct, my lord. I do remember, and in addition, our vehicle helped us when it overheated, as it also assisted us that we could proceed with other investigations of that particular document that the court had asked for, and the document was roaming around in the courtroom.
Kwiqiniso bengishilo-ke ukuthi nkathi-ke ngayo ngangiyobheka-ke ngiyobuza ukuthi umsolo wayekuphi nendawo makhana-ke emsebenzini ngishilo-ke ukuthi saqhubeka-ke ngophenyo nokuthi futhi-ke imoto yethu-ke yayinenkinga-ke lokho kwasinikeza-ke ithuba-ke lokuthi-ke sibheke-ke noma senze-ke olunye uphenyo ikakhulukazi-ke kanye ngayo idocument lena-ke bikade ijikeleza khona la enkantolo.
Were such investigations concerned accused number 2 particularly on that night?
Dinyakisho tšeuwe bošegong boo di be di sepedišana le molatofatšo wa bobedi.
Ao ba tšela ke tšefile feleng tšona gomme go na le e tele gore wa mega ga yona.
No, it is one of them where he is involved in, and those investigations are the ones that I gave them to you.
Ukubuza ukuthi-ke ngabe lelo phenyo lelo lalifaka noma lahlanganisa umsolo wesibili yini, cha uthi-ke kwakuwomunye wabo futhi-ke lawo ma-documents lawo ila engikunikeze wona.
Okay. So in other words, those investigations are still pending.
Dinyakisho tšeuwe ga se tšho di fele.
Nka se kgone go bolela ka tšona ka gore already lengwala la rena le ditšo pepeneneng.
I will not be able to respond in that further, as our document has already been publicized.
Lokho bafuthi ukuthi-ke uphenyo lelo saqhubeka noma laqedwa yini angeke ngibe kwisimo-ke sokuthi ngaphendula-ke lokho nanjengoba-ke i-document yethu-ke manje isikhishwe.
You further confirm that when you, okay, let me just leave it because the Nongoma case, murder case, that docket you said it's in the hands of Brigadier Gininda.
That is correct.
Correct. Let's go to exhibit MM2. Let's proceed. After 10 to 5, accused was brought out again to Foslorus court on the at 2 minutes past 5. You were driving.
Kamraga metsotso ya lesome pele ga iri ya botlhano ke mo ileng gore molatofatšwa yena o ile a ntshiwa lebelele ya kgorotshekelo ya Foslorus ka metsotso e mebedi ka mora iri ya botlhano ke mo ileng gore lena lebele kgwetše. That is correct.
Mshilo-ke ukuthi ngawo-ke imizuzu ewu-10 phambi kwakhe-ke u-4 ile sikhathi-ke la sorry phambi kwakhe u-5 imoto-ke yayimile-ke khona lapho noma-ke iduma futhi-ke imizuzu emibili emuva kwakhe-ke u-5 imoto isiyahamba-ke manje.
I will not waste the court's time in terms of the places that you had to pass through, but at that time you were traveling from Benfield Street till the power park at 0552. Can you go to 0552?
ba re ba ka se senye nako ka gore lena le sepedi ditsela tse di feng di bontsha le gore lena le thomile sepelo ya lena go tloga mo Benfield Union go fitlheleleng mo 0552 ba re re ye go 0552.
Do you see that? Oh, sorry. Page
le a e bona 0552.
Ka di 19.
Are you referring to the 19th on page 36?
36.
ba re eya.
Ke a bona.
Yes, I can see it.
Ngiyasibona ke lesikhathi okhuluma ngaso ke eku 05 or 52, so 0552
Yes.
lana ke ku page 36.
We have confirmed that
Yes.
Yes.
All right. You said till okay. At that time, you were at Power Park, Chrisani Street in Soweto.
ka nako e uwe lebelele mo tulong yela ya Power Park mo mmileng wa Chris Hani Soweto.
Ke nnete.
That is correct.
Uyiqinisile ukuthi ase Power Park kumgwaqo iKhrizani eSoweto.
Okay. Power Park. Are you familiar with Soweto?
Soweto le a itseba ga botsebotse.
Awa ke tse.
No, I am not familiar.
Siyona ke indawo engijwayelene noma engiyaziyo ke iSoweto.
The court is familiar with that area,
Yes, ma'am.
next to whatever.
Power Park. Is it not in Orlando?
Power Park ye uwe ga e kgauswi le Orlando.
A di tsebe.
He doesn't know.
Ka Europa.
That's correct.
I do not know where is it.
Ukuthi ke iPower Park ikuphi indawo ukuthi ke isola Orlando njengoba ebuza angazi.
All right. From 0556, we're driving to Elias Motsoaledi Street, Soweto, Dlamini.
Go tlogeleleng ka 0556 lena le bele kgwetsa mo mmileng mola wa Elias Motsoaledi Road mo Dlamini Soweto.
Ke nnete.
That is correct.
Mizuzu mina ke ngaphambi kwalo ke ihora lesithupha ke ngihamba Elias Motsoaledi eDlamini eSoweto kuyiqiniso.
1 minute past 6, GPS unlocked until 11, 06:11 until 11 minutes past 6.
Motsotso ka moraga iri ya botshela go fitlheleleng metsotso e lesometere ka mora iri ya botshela GPS e be e unlockile le ya bona mo.
Ke nnete.
That is correct.
Kuyiqiniso ukuthi umzuzu uwodwa lishayileke lesithupha ihora kwaze bayoshaya ke eyishumi nanye lishayile lesithupha ihora ithi GPS unlocked.
So, to confirm that between those two times, the 10 minutes was spent in these two times.
Le a dumela gore magareng ga dinako tse pedi tse uwe yela ya motsotso ka moraga iri ya botshela le ela ya metsotso ye lesometere ka moraga iri ya botshela le a dumela gore go fetile metsotso ye lesome.
Ke a bona.
Yes, I can see that.
Ngiyabona lokho ukuthi ke phakathi kwale nkathi endibili omnikeze zona ukuthi kudlule imizuzu eyishumi.
What were you doing in this 10 minutes time?
Le be le dirang mo metsotsong ya lesome eo.
Ke go gola a sangala no ya matsileng a tsona ga ere GP unlocked la gore na sangala no le se ba bona mo yeme.
If my memory serves me well, we never stopped on the road. I do not know what does it mean when it says GPS unlocked, as we did not stop on the road.
So,
Ukuthi ke sasenzani ngalesi sikhathi ke angikhumbule ke mina ke ukuthi ke sekukho kunala semakhona ukuthi ke GPS unlocked usho ukuthini angazi.
all right. Will this require an expert to tell the court that GPS unlocked entails what?
O ka tla wa nyakega setsebi gore se tla se tlo botsa kgoro gore GPS unlocked e ra gore
Tlaba ka tumelo ya goro.
if the court pleases, then it would need an expert.
Uma lokho ke kunga phuma ke kwinkantolo ke yebo ke kungasho ke ukuthi izofuna ungoti noma kuzofuna ungoti ukuthi azochaza ukuthi uGPS unlock usho ukuthini.
At 14 minutes past 6, you were driving near Chrisani Road, Dlamini Soweto.
metsotso e lesomenne ka moraga iri ya botshela lena le be le kgwetša kgauswi le mmila ola wa Chris Hani Dlamini mo Soweto. That is correct, I confirm.
Kuyiqiniswa ukuthi imizuzu u14 eshayile u6 ahamba eKrizani Road eDlamini eSoweto.
6:15, it reflects Koma Street, Dlamini Soweto. Were you driving there?
Metsotso e lesomehlano ka moraga iri ya botshela e bontšha gore le be le kgauswi le Koma Street Dlamini Soweto. Le be le kgwetša gana moo. Yes, according to this AVL, it reflects the truth.
Ngobayo ke AVL lena noma umbiko lona ke ngayo 6 sasi driver noma ihamba ke imoto eKoma Street eDlamini eSoweto.
My lord, may I beg to approach my PA?
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you.
From 6:15 to 6:22, there was excess idle.
Go tlogelleng metsotso ya lesomehlano ka moraga iri ya botshela go išeng go metsotso ye masomepedipedi
In Kalima Street.
go be go na le mo e leng gore koloi e be e duma gona mo kgauswi le Mkhalima
Moroka, Soweto.
mo Moroka Soweto.
Okay, got 19:6:22, 19 seconds, terminating.
It is correct at 06:22 and 19 seconds.
Kuyiqiniswa ke ukuthi ke ngalo lelo langa lelo ke isikhathi ke u6:22 ukuthi ke imoto iyaduma ke eduze nemakhalima eMoroka eSoweto.
06:46, ignition off. We confirm that.
Ka 06:46 ke mo koloi e ile ya timwang gona le ya dumela.
Terminated.
That is correct.
Nokuthi ke ngo6:46 injini ke imoto noma imoto yacishwa ke
Approximately an hour. That is 08:12, 12 minutes past 8. The ignition was off.
Koloi e timilwe nako e ka lekantšhang le iri go fitlheleleng metsotso ye lesomepedi ka moraga iri ya seswai.
Until you start up at Makalima Street.
Ke mo e leng gore lena le ile la edumiša gape gona mo Makhalima mmileng wola kgauswi le Moroka.
Police station in Morocco.
That is correct, as we were inside the Moroka police station.
Kuyiqiniswa ukuthi kwakuyihora imoto ecishwe khona ke base kuthi kamuva ke ngo08:12 imoto yaduma ke kwakungaphakathi ke police station yaseMoroka.
At 08:21, there was excess idle. Koma Street, Moroka, Soweto. To confirm that.
Ka nako ge be e re metsotso ye masomepedi tere ka mora iri ya seswai mo mmileng wa Koma mola Soweto Moroka koloi e bentše e duma. That is correct, I confirm.
Kuyiqiniswa ukuthi ngo8:21 imoto yayiduma ke kuseduze neKoma Street eMoroka eSoweto.
Before I proceed, because the same sequence is the same as the one in Fairwood Park and Albemarle Jimiston. In this case, I want to establish, is it Koma Street next to Kalima Street, Makalima Street?
Bare ba bona ile gore ntwe e diragetšeng mo magareng ga mmila ola wa Koma le Makhalima ke ntho e swanang le ka bua ge be e diragala ka kwa kgauswi le Fairwood Park. Bare Koma mmila wa Koma le Mkhalima di kgauswi na?
Nka se tseo tseba ntho ke tseba gore gate ya Moroka police station e ka mo Mkhalima Koma tsona the old porch of Koma Street strata se
What I recall is that Mkhalima it's next to where there is a gate for the Moroka police station, and whether that other road would be Old Porch or Koma, I do not know which one would it be.
Engikwaziyo ke ukuthi ke isango ke noma ke igate ke ya police station yaseMoroka ikhona ke eMakhalima noma itholakala kwistrada eMakhalima, ukuthi ke ikoma lena ke ilomgwaqo ke manje osobizwa ngokuthi ke iOld Porch angazi.
At 8:31, there's excess idle at Makhalima Street, Moroka.
Ka 8:31 metsotso ka mora metsotso e le 13 ka mora ga iri ya seswai go na le gape le mokoloi e ntse e duma gona mo Mkhalima mo Moroka. That is correct.
Kunjalo ke ukuthi ngo-8:31 la imoto iduma khona ke duze neMakhalima eMoroka Soweto.
At 8:35, then the ignition was off. Was it at the same place at Makhalima Street?
Metsotso e le 13 ka mora iri ya seswai ke mo e leng gore koloi ya timwa gape e be e sa le gona mola mo Makhalima. That is correct.
Nokuthi ke ngo-8:35 imoto yase icishwa ke kwakukhona ke kuleyo ndawo eyodwa ke eMakhalima.
2 hours in between at 10:08.
Wa feta di iri tse pedi
At Makhalima Street. in
ya re
Soweto.
ka metsotso ya seswai ka mora iri ya lesome mola mo mmileng wa Makhalima. Yes, I can hear you.
Ngiyakuzwa ke uma uthi ke bese uma sekushaya amahora amabili ke ayo 10:08 imoto yase iduma futhi ke eduze naseMakhalima eMoroka.
So 10:13, we were driving again at Makhalima Street.
Ka metsotso e lesome tharo ka mora iri ya lesome ke mo e leng gore lena le be le kgweetsa gona mola gaufi le Makhalima mmileng mola mo Moroka Soweto. That is correct.
Nokuthi ke ngo-10:13 imoto yahamba ke duze neMakhalima eMoroka eSoweto.
At 6:14, excess idle again at Makhalima Street.
Did you say 6:14?
6, a minute after the one that we just. 10:10.
Thank
Sorry.
you. Bare metsotso e lesome nne ka mora ga iri ya lesome koloi e be e duma gape gona mo Makhalima. That is correct.
Imizuzu ke ewu-14 eshayileke u-10 imoto iyaduma futhi ke duze neMakhalima.
19:10.
Metsotso e lesome senyane ka mora ga iri ya lesome
Excess idle again.
gape e tswela pele ya duma le gona mowe. That is correct.
Nokuthi ke ngo-10:19 imoto iyaduma futhi ke.
At 10:34, same situation, same position, excess idle.
Metsotso e lesome tharo nne ka mora ga iri ya lesome koloi e sa duma ka yona tsela e uwe gape. That is correct.
Nokuthi ke nango-10:34 imoto isaduma futhi ke kuleyo mgwaqo noma kuleso strada leso.
At 10:39, excess idle near Chris Hani Street, Chris Hani Road.
Ya re gape
I mean, Soweto.
metsotso e lesome tharo senyane ka mora ga iri ya lesome ke ge e le gore koloi ya dima gape gona mo gaufi le mmila wa Chris Hani mo la Dlamini Soweto. That is correct.
Ngo-10:39 imoto iyaduma futhi ke duze neChris Hani Road eDlamini eSoweto.
At 10:44, excess idle, Moroka, Koma Street.
Ya re gape metsotso e lesome nne ka mora ga iri ya lesome ke ge e le gore koloi e a duma gape gaufi le mmila ola wa Koma mo Moroka Soweto. That is correct.
10:44 imoto iyaduma futhi ke duze neKoma Street eMoroka eSoweto.
At 10:46, the ignition is off. To confirm that.
Metsotso e lesome masome nne tshela ka mora ga iri ya lesome le a dumela gore koloi e ile ya timiwa. That is correct, I confirm.
Start city 10:46 imoto yase icishwa ke duze neMakoma Street eMoroka eSoweto.
An hour after that, 11:42, you start up the motor vehicle at Koma Street in Soweto, in Moroka.
Wa feta iri ya re ge nako e se ele 11:42 ke mo eleng gore le dela dumisha koloi mo mmileng wa Koma.
Ke nnete?
That is correct.
Ukuthi ke ngo 11:42 imoto yaduma futhi ke istrato noma eduze nestrato iKoma eMoroka eSoweto.
Shortly after that few seconds, then the ignition was off again at Makalima Street.
Metsotswana fela ka moraga mo we ke re mo eleng gore ile ya timiwa gape koloi gona mo Makalima mmileng wa Moroka Soweto. That is correct.
Isikashana nje sifishane ke muva kwalokho imoto yacishwa ke eMakalima eMoroka eSoweto.
A minute to 12 o'clock, you start up a motor at Makalima Street in Moroka.
Motsotso ka pele ga gore le tshele kgomo Mokgoatlheng ke mo eleng gore lena le ile la dumisha koloi mo Makalima mmileng wola mo Moroka Soweto.
Ke nnete?
That is correct.
Umzuzu nje owodwa ke bumbane ihora ke le12 imoto yaduma futhi ke Makalima eMoroka eSoweto.
At 12 o'clock, you started moving,
Ya re le tshela
driving.
kgomo Mokgoatlheng ke re lena le thoma le kgweetše.
Ke nnete?
That is correct.
Selbumbene ke ihora le12 imoto yahamba ke eKoma Street eMoroka eSoweto.
I just want us to hang up there. I need to clarify certain aspects.
Ba re ba kgopela gore re tshware kana mo bue go na le dilo tse ba nyakang gore re di lebelelešiše.
When you booked accused number 2 out at 10 to 5, where was the escort?
Molatefatšo wa bobedi ge be le mo booka out ka 10 to 5 ba le ba be ba le latela ba be ba le thuša ba be ba le ka e bona
In Pretoria.
Pretoria.
Le gopola botse ne re sena escort ra Pretoria.
When I remember, we did not have any escort when we left Pretoria.
Umbuzo uthi ke nkathi ke nimkhipha ke masebe ke umsoka wesibili ke babe kuphi ke laba babeniphelezela uma ukuthi ngikhumbula kahle ke ePitori iescort noma babe siphelezela babe ngekho.
What was the reason for the escort?
Lebaka la gore le ska ba le batho ba be ba le thuša ba le latela le beleng.
MPD e re ka se kgone tla Pretoria ka re e tšhaise late bšo ba maabane.
EMPD had informed us that they would not be able to come to Pretoria as they knocked off late the previous evening.
Fela re tla kopana mo tseleng.
However, we will meet on the road.
Ebe EMPD basazisa noma basitshela ke ukuthi angeke bakhoneke ukuthi beze ePitori nanjengokuthi ke kubusuku obungaphambilini bashayisa ke kulate nokuthi ke basazisa ukuthi sohlangana ke endleleni.
If you say MPD informed you, were they referring to those members that were with you at Albertine?
Ge le re EMPD e le boditše be ba bolela ka bale ba be ba le Albertine na.
That
is correct.
Mankhuluma ke EMPD ngikhuluma ngabo ke laba ababese Albertine.
According to your information, let me just put it this way. Other than those members of the SWAT, EMPD, were there any other members of SWAT, Metro Police, that ever escorted you other than those that consist of Jonathan, Buthelezi, Maphumulo, and Desiree?
Kantleng ga ba bang bale ba SWAT ba EMPD o Jonathan Maphumulo Buthelezi le SWAT go na le ba bang mohlomong ba SWAT ba ile gore ba ile ba le thuša go ba ba sepela lena kantleng ga ba be re boletse ka bona
ka ge tšeng tlhalošitše gore ba ba gopetše gore le bona ba re thušang ka di-escort dilo tša ka moka ke bona ba.
As I have explained that they were requested that they should assist us with the escort, those are the ones that I have mentioned.
Ngaphandle ke kwalaba ababeziwe ke noma labo ababekhona ke ababesebeshiwo be-EMPD besu amalunga eSWAT uJonathan uSWAT ubuthelezi kanye nolisering ngabe akhona yini amanye amalunga eSWAT iMPD aniphelezela umbuzo noma impendulo ithi-ke nanjengoba kuyibona-ke ngikhulume ngabe ngishilo futhi abacelwa ukuthi abasiphelezele kwakuyibona-ke ababekhona.
To confirm what you are saying, I just want to confirm if that answer relates to the time when accused number 1 was arrested on the 30th of May 2020 and accused number 2 was arrested on the 16th of June 2020 up to their first day of appearance on the 27th of October 2020.
Barbanya go tseba gore lena le bolela ka go tlogeng nakong yela ya gene molatofatšo wa mathomo a be a swarwa ka di 30 tša May 2020 go fitlhelela ge molatofatšo wa bobedi a be a swarwa le yena ka di 16 tša June 2020 go fitlheleleng October 27 2020
in Boksburg.
Ebe a ba ya kgorong ya Boksburg.
Go tlhalosetsa kgoro go na le mo e le gore especially ka I think in between go na le mo bere fela re gopela TRT or NIU mara ke sapo gore makgetla e kae re thushe
To explain it,
ba bangwe ba swara gane mare makgetla a mantši ne le bona.
to explain it thoroughly to the court, there were times in between where we asked TRT or NIU to assist us. However, in most of the times we were working with the ones that were mentioned.
Lana ke kumele ifisa ukwazi-ke ukuthi impendulo onikeze ngayo ukuthi-ke ihlanganisa-ke nale yankathi leyana-ke la khona umsolo wokuqala aboshwa khona ziyi-30 May 2020 kanye futhi-ke nangenkathi kuboshwa-ke umsolo wakhe wesibili ngeyi-16 kena-ke uJune 2020 kuhlanganisa futhi nesikhathi la beyovela khona okokuqala enkantolo ngeyi-27 ku-October 2020 enkantolo yase-Boksburg. Umephendula-ke uthi-ke uyakhumbula-ke ukuthi kwakunenkathi la khona-ke kwakucelwa abe-TRT kanye-ke ne-NIU uma kuwukuthi-ke kunesidingo sokuthi kwenziwe lokho kodwa-ke isikhathi esiningi bekusetshenziswa laba abachaziwe.
In terms of the evidence that you have led or tendered before this court, including evidence of Buthelezi, Constable Jonathan Mapumulo. It's the first time to hear that the TRT members were also involved. This is my first time to hear from the state witnesses.
Barre go botlhatse ba lena ka moka ba ileng gore ba se ba fane ka botlhatse ba bolela le ka bo Jonathan le Maphumulo le Buthelezi ba re ba thoma go kwa mmamotla jwalo ka ga lefetša go bolela ga nyulwa le gore TRT le yona e be le karolo ya batho ba be ba sepela le lena ba le thuša
Go bona le mputša e le gona sa ka la mputšiša le yona go tloga morago.
It is for the first time that I'm being asked that question. That question has never been posed to me previously.
Mele uthi-ke uyaqala-ke ukuzwa ubufakazi-ke ombuso ekhuluma-ke ngalokho akushoyo-ke manje ukuthi ne-TRT nayo-ke yayilekelela-ke mayiphendula-ke uthi kuwokokuqala-ke nami ngibuzwa loyo mbuzo loyo-ke.
Yes. When I put the version of accused number 1 on Constable Jonathan, that to the pointing out, to the alleged pointing out, they were members of the TRT. He denied.
Barbona irile ge ba botša Constable Jonathan ka nako yela ya molatofatšo wa mathomo gene a ile šupa ge ba botša gore TRT le yona e be le gona Constable Jonathan yena o ile a ganetša.
Where's the dichotomy between the answer you got from Jonathan and the answer you got from this witness? This witness says, at times when the SWAT crew is involved in other escort duties, we would request the TRT and the other group to assist. But in the main, it was the SWAT escort crew which did the work. Is that so, sir?
Go jwalo papa gore lena le boletse jwajo gore ka nako ye nngwe le be le na le go e kgopela TRT goba NIU eupia nakong ye ntšhi lena le be le bereka le ba le baswat. That is correct, my lord.
Uyiqiniso-ke nanjengoba inkantolo iveza-ke ukuthi bengishilo-ke uma ngiphendula-ke nanjengoba umeli ethi-ke uyaqala ukuza lokhu ukuthi inkantolo kuhlanganaphi-ke lokhu okukhulunywa uJonathan nalokhu kushiwo lo fakazi ngoba lo fakazi yena uthe kwaba ney'nkathi la khona beyicela i-TRT ne-NIU kodwa-ke kakhulukazi ababe basebenzisa yilaba beSWAT.
My lord,
Yes, sir.
do I have to respond from the dichotomy that
No. I'm saying I understand this witness like that, but
Oh.
you're specifically saying, for instance, when Jonathan was in charge of the crew,
yes,
he was together with the TNT and NIU crew, following from this gentleman's evidence.
yes.
But I'm saying he doesn't follow.
May I just
You are
leave it for
at
that? But
liberty.
my lord, I just wanted to put it across
Yeah.
because this might be a question that I will ask on the 5th when the AVL of the 5th will be brought to the court to the defense because the witness was present when
No, I agree with you. I'm
Yes.
just saying I don't want to say it's a nebulous answer. I agree with you.
Yes,
when you
ma'am.
asked Jonathan whether the TLT was there, he said no.
yes,
They were only themselves, listening, etc., etc.
yes.
But I'm
Thank you.
saying this witness, you pertinently are not asking him about the day when Jonathan was there.
That's correct, my lord.
Now
Yes.
you can do that and put.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's it.
Thank you very much. Say, just to take you on the 5th, I'm not deviating from the line of questioning. If you recall the day accused number 1 went for the alleged pointing out, were the members of the TRT present on that particular day?
Ba re bona ga ba efoge go botlhatsi botlhe eupia ge ba ka le tšea ba leša mo la tšatšing lela la botlhano tšatši la bo 5 mo e leng gore molatofatšwa wa mathomo yena o be a sepela a ilo šupa le sa gopola gore TRT e be e le gona na. Are you referring to at Alberton?
On that particular day, I don't want to give you an answer.
Ba re ka lona letšatši leuwe ga ba nyake go lefa karabo.
Ele ga go khotsa bola botse be no tshwantse swati itle e tlore escort from Pretoria. O go tšela gore ba bile late so nna le Sergeant Mabena ra sepela TRT be sego.
If you would
Sepela kopana le bona kwa Albertine.
If you would remember, actually SWAT was supposed to come and escort us from Pretoria. However, they became late and myself and Sergeant Mabena, we proceeded and they found us at Alberton.
Mbuzo uthi-ke ngaleli langa-ke lange-5 ile langa-ke abathi noma emithi ngalo-ke niyamaphoyisa umsolo wokuqala-ke wahamba-ke wayokhomba ingaba abe-TRT babekhona yini ngalelo langa uma kuwukuthi ukhumbula kahle-ke ukuthi okwenzeka ngaleli langa bakufanele ukuthi-ke siphelezelwa yilaba beSWAT kodwa-ke bashaywa isikhathi sasemina-ke nomabhena sathi isinqumo sokuthi asihambe-ke sabashiya-ke bahlangana nathi phambili e-Alberton.
All right, let's now proceed. As we stopped at 12 o'clock before you drove.
Ba re tswele pele jwale jwalo ka ga lebele eme ge ne le tshela kgomo Mokgoatlheng.
At 12
ga gore le be le reila. Yes, you may proceed, thank you.
At 12:23, you were joining Berry Murray in Phosphorus.
Metsotso ye masomepedi tharo ka moraga ga gore le tshetse kgomo Mokgoatlheng le na le be le tsena mmileng ola wa Berry Murray mo Phosphorus Boksburg. That is correct.
Yebo kuyiqiniso ukuthi ngo-2023 sasingena-ke kumgwaqo iBerry Murray free the boss eBoksburg.
So will I be correct if I say when you off-ramp from N3 to Berry Murray in Phosphorus, you came across an intersection?
e tla ba nnete na gore e tla re ge le tswa mo N3 le tsena ka Berry lena le ile la tlhakana le tsela ye e leng gore e be e tlhakana. That is correct.
Nokuqiniswa ke uma ngaba sesiphuma ke entry sihlangana nayo ke iBerry sahlangana ke nawo umgwaqo uma ubizwa kuthiwa intersection.
Which direction or which turn did you make?
Lena le ile la thinyela lehlakoreng le feng.
To the right.
We turned to the right.
Sa jika ke noma sangena ke kuhlangothi lango kwesokudla.
Then you proceeded towards Foslorus Court.
La tswela pele la ya Kgorotshekelo ya Foslorus. That is correct.
Saqhubeka ke saya kuyona ke inkantolo yase Foslorus.
Where immediately after you took a turn on the right hand side, as you said, you passed, you drove under the bridge. Is that so?
You really ge le fetša go thinyela lehlakoreng la letsogo la moja lile la feta ka fase ga lebrogo. That is correct, and that bridge on top is the N3 highway.
Kuyiqiniso ukuthi masithatha ke noma singena kwesokudla ke saphuma ke ngaphansi kwayo ke ibridge futhi ke ngaphezulu ke ku N3 highway yona ke leyo bridge leyo.
Have you noticed if there is a taxi rank on that vicinity?
Lile la tlhokomela na gore go na le rank ya di taxi kgauswi le tuleo?
Awa.
No.
Angizange ngiboneke noma ngibhekeke ukuthi babone rank yetekisi khona lapho noma yamatekisi.
At that time you were still escorted.
That is correct.
12:25. You joined, what is this? Birman Road. Is it Birman Road, Foslorus, extension 29?
Metsotso e masomepedi-tlhano ka moraga gore le setse kgomo Mokgoatlheng ke mo e leng gore lena le ile la tsena o ile mola wa Birman Road mo Foslorus. That is correct, as the AVL reflects.
Kutheke ngayo ke 12:25 sasesihlangana ke nayo ke umgwaqo iBirman Road eFoslorus extension 29.
12:26. Ignition was off.
Ya re metsotso e masomepedi-tshela ka moraga ka gore le setse kgomo Mokgoatlheng ke ge e le gore koloi e atimiwe. That is correct.
Kuyiqiniso ke nokuthi ngo-12:26 yase imoto iqishwa ke.
An hour after that, that is precisely 13:26, at the same place you start up the vehicle.
Wa feta iri ka mora gore go fete iri ya pele ke mo e leng gore lena le ile la dumisha koloi ga. That is correct, I confirm.
Kwase ngidlula ke ihora kwathi ngo-13:26 ila imoto isiphinda idumisa khona ke.
At 13:27, then you switch off the ignition again.
Motsotso ka moraga mo uwe ya be le gore le a itima gape koloi. That is correct.
Nokuthi ke ngo-13:27 ephinda futhi ke imoto ngayiqisha.
At 2:04, you start up there and drove entry.
Metsotso ye mene ka moraga iri ya bobedi ke mo e leng gore lena le ile la dumisha koloi la kgwetsa la ya mmileng wa go ya Heidelberg.
Entry freeway Heidelberg.
At 14:06 it shows N3 freeway, not Heidelberg.
Lana ke ku-14:06 etshengisayo ke ukuthi umgwaqo utshengisayo lana ukuthi uthela wayeka u-N3 freeway ayikhulumi ngayo lona ke iHeidelberg oyishoyo.
I'm sorry, my handwriting here is illegible. So it's 14:04. You start up a vehicle, drove N3 freeway.
14:04 says Birman.
Sorry, it's 14:04.
It says Birman.
14:06. Sorry, you said 16. 14:04. Sorry, my lord. At 14:06. Sorry. Let's get into 14:06.
Baraka 14:06.
Then at 2:10, 14:10, N3 Rodeko.
ke mo e leng gore metsotso ye lesome ka mora iri ya bobedi ke ge e le gore le na le mo mmileng wa N3 freeway Rodicop.
Ke nnete.
That is correct.
Bokuliqiniso-ke ukuthi ngo-2:10 ibonisa-ke noma itshengisake u-N3 eRodekhop.
At 2:12, you off-ramped on Heidelberg Road.
Ya re metsotso ye lesome nne ka moraga iri ya bobedi ke ge e le gore le na le tsena mmileng wola wa Heidelberg Road.
Ke nnete.
That is correct.
Tshengisake ukuthi-ke sasesithatha noma sengithatha-ke of-ramp-ke yase-Heidelberg.
The place it reflects Rodekop.
Tulo ye we e bontsha e le Rodicop.
Ke nnete.
That is correct.
Kuyiqiniso ukuthi indawo itshengisake iRodekhop.
As a court, please, my lord. Council says they took the Heidelberg off-ramp. Can council indicate?
It's an on-ramp, ne? Hello? It's an on-ramp.
It's an off-ramp. It's an off-ramp.
From which road, sir?
From Heidelberg N3, my lord. Then they took off-ramp
Going to where?
to Heidelberg Road.
Okay.
Lena le ring ba re lena le cherry off ramp khoro yona e re ke on ramp.
Nna ke no latela ka mo go AVL mo tsenga ona a ke tsore ke on or off mara ke tla no latela ka yona ya AVL.
I am just following as the AVL reflects, my lord. I do not know whether it's an on or an off ramp.
All right.
Mina-ke ngizoyisho-ke noma ngizoyilandela ngale ndlela ebhalwe ngakhona kulo mbiko i-AVL lena ukuthi i-on ramp, i-off ramp-ke angeke ngikwazi-ke lokho.
But does it reflect or show Heidelberg Road?
Eupia yona ya bontshana milola wa Heidelberg.
Nka se gopolo ka re tsela tsela ka di tsebe botse.
I will not recall as I do not know those roads properly.
Ukuthi-ke iyatshengisa noma iyasho ukuthi i-Heidelberg lokho angeke ngikusho noma ngikhumbuleke ngoba lezo indlela lezo-ke akusona-ke indlela engizaziyo.
Is there anything recorded on the 12th at 14:12?
Mo nakong yela ya metsotso ye lesomepedi ka mora iri ya bobedi
Reflecting Heidelberg Road.
ya e bontshana mmila wa Heidelberg.
Yeah, I want nya Heidelberg Road. Near Heidelberg Road. Ya bontsha.
Yes, it reflects near Heidelberg Road.
Yes.
Yebo lana-ke ku-14:12 kubhaliwe ukuthi eduze nomgwaqo i-Heidelberg.
As if you can recollect, when you off-ramped from N3, from say you were driving from Phosphorus, then you off-ramped. Which off-ramp did you take?
Jwaje ka ge lebele khwetsa le tloga Phosphorus lena le tsere off ramp yefe.
Ba e ke tswa ka Phosphorus ke tsena freeway ke tsere N3 towards Johannesburg.
When I was driving from Phosphorus going towards the freeway, I took the N3 towards Johannesburg.
Mangiphuma ePhosphorus ngiyeke na-ke umgwaqo uthela wayeka-ke ngathatha na-ke u-N3 ngiya ngakuhlangothi lwase-Johannesburg.
Let me clarify this for you to have a better understanding. Do you see 1417? Is it 1417 or 1420?
Ba re batla le direla yona e be bofefo le ya bona mola mo e ngwetseng 1417.
Nnete.
Yes, I can see it.
Yebo
Where-
ngiyabona u-1417
Where it reflects Ring Road,
Mo
New
ngwetseng
Market.
Ring
Ring Road, New Market.
New Market.
Nnete.
Yes.
ngiyabona-ke kubhaliwe laphayana eduze kwe-Ring Road East New Market.
That place is in Alberton.
Tule yo we e sidikadikweng sa Albert.
Ke theleditse.
I am listening.
Laleleke uma uthi leyo ndawo leyo ise-Alberton.
Which off-ramp, if you were driving from N3 you were going to take when you were going to Albertine? Which off-ramp were you going to take?
Ke off-ramp e efe ye le be le lo e tšea ge be le ya Albertine?
re ke bea ka tsela e tate Mokgomiso go driver koloi la go ngwe le dipota go di lebelele bono tena ona wa e bona bot mara wa e lebala go tshwa go lo hono ga se go botse gore ke efe mara ke bone rona e tsena ka Albertine gore ke tsela engwe joining a ke tsela ga go gopole.
Mr. Mgomezulu, may I put it in this way? When you are driving a vehicle, at times you do see the boards, but you forget them. I did see a board, however, I would not recall today on what was written on that board.
Angichazeke ngalendlela baba Mngomezulu ukuthi ke uma ushayela imoto yebo amabhodi lana uyawabona ke ngesikhathi ke kube ukuthi uyawakhohlwa. Ngiyakhumbula ke ibhodi lelo ngilibona ke ngalelo langa lelo ke kodwa ukuthi kwakuyini noma kubhalweni ke kulelo bhodi lelo angikhumbuli.
All right. Let me clarify this for you. I'll take you back when you were driving from Carltonville to Albertine. You had to off-ramp from N3 and joined Grey Avenue. You remember that?
Ba re batla le tšea ba le tšhitše morago ge be le tloga Carltonville le ya Albertine le na le ile la swanela gore le tšwe mmileng le tsene go Grey Road le sa gopola seo?
Ke a gopola ga rene la e tseba off-ramp gore ke Grey Avenue.
Yes, I do recall it as you know it, that it was Grey Avenue. You did mention it.
Uyakhumbula ke mangabuyisela nje emuva ke ukuthi inkathi uthi nibuya ke eCarltonville nizo ngena ke kumgwaqo ke isiya ke Albertine ukuthi nani nizohlangana noma nathatha ke yona iGrey Avenue. Ngiyakhumbula ngoba nje kuba wena ke uyikhumbula noma uyazi ukuthi iGrey Avenue.
Yes, before you took a turn and approached that street as you're driving, did you notice any board written Albertine at that time?
Ka pele ga gore le tsene mo mmileng o we ka yona nako ye we le ile la lemoga na le tshwao le be le ngwetswe Albertine na ka nako ye we?
Awo.
No.
Azange ngiphathele ke noma ngibone ke la ekwabhalwe khona ngaleso sikhathi leso kubhalwe Albertine.
The reason why I'm saying this, I will clarify, just be patient, I'll clarify. Because accused number 2 said when the first time when he saw the garage, he noticed a board written Albertine. That is his version.
Ba re batla le tlhakišetša seo we lebaka la gore ba botšiše ka sona ga dijwa ke gore molatofatšo wa bobedi la mathomo ge ne a bona garage ke nako e a be a fetša go bona leswao lela le be le re Albertine.
Ke nnete ka gore ge o dutse le passenger bona lo tšeka moka mara go reila o concentrate mo tseleng ke nneng ka se moganetše.
I will not dispute his version, as it would be correct that when you are seated as a passenger, my lord, you would be able to see everything. However, when you are driving, there are other things that you miss on the road.
Ngizokuchazela ukuthi ingani ngisho kanjalo ingoba ke umsolo wakhe wesibili uthi ke uma ke eduze ke naleyo garage leyo ke wayibona ke ibhodi la ekabhale khona uAlbertine. Yebo lokho ke kuyiqiniso ke ngoba ke uma uhlezi ingasiwena ke oshayelayo kuningi okubonayo emgaqweni kodwa ke akufanele lokho noma ukuthi uma kuwena oshayelayo okunye nje awukuboni.
What I wanted to give clarity on is the fact that when you drove from Vosloorus on N3 is not the same off-ramp that you used to join New Market. It's not the same off-ramp.
Ba re bone ba le botša gore ge o kgweetša o tloga Vosloorus o le mo mmileng wa N3 ga se yona off-ramp yela ye e leng gore wa e berekiša ge o ile o tsena mola mo go New Market. Yes, I am listening.
Ngilaleleke uma uthi ke uma ubuya ke khona eVosloorus usuzothatha ke yona ke ukuthi akusiyona ke leyana ke oyisebenzisayo eyodwa noma uma ukuthi uzothatha iNew noma uya eNew Market.
I'm putting to you as per his version after consulted with him that when for the second time he was taken to a place when he noticed the board for the second time reflecting Albertine, it was not the same direction which you took initially.
Barba le botja gore molatofatswa wa bobedi yena o re le khala bobedi ge ne a bona board ye ngwadilweng Albertine ebe e se mola mo be a e bone gona le khala mathomo ge be le tsena.
Stengombe zo khopela le ntlhalosetse botso o ra gere tswa court o ra gere sa ya court go rang bushi o ra jatla garage or jatla la go tswa court ya go boela back.
Mr. Mgomezulu, can you please explain it to me thoroughly? Was the accused referring to the date when we were coming back from court, or is it the day when we were at the garage?
Lana ke umsolo wesibili ke akushoyo ukuthi ubonileke ukuthi uma ihlandla lesibili esebona ke le board ebhalwe Albertine kwangakusona ke uhlanga ukuthi lo awayibone kulona ke ngehlandla lokuqala. Manje kufakazi uyacela ukuthi achazeleke la ngoba akasazwisisi ukuthi manje umsolo la ukhuluma ngale hlandla beya noma mebuya enkantolo noma ile yahlandla ke le garage akasazwisisi.
All right, let me put it this way, sir. You were driving from Carltonville, eventually you joined N3, you off-ramp to Grey Avenue, you remember that?
Le sa gopolang ke re gore le tsule Carltonville le khwetsa mo N3 la tsena go Grey Avenue le sa gopola go.
Okay.
Yes, I still remember.
Yakhumbula ke we Carltonville sihamba ngo N3 sasihlangana ke ne Grey Avenue.
When you're driving from Voslorus Court, joining N3 towards Johannesburg, there's an off-ramp.
Ka le tloga khorotsheko ya Voslorus le tsena N3 le ya Gauteng Johannesburg go na le off-ramp.
Uthi ke uma nibuya ke enkantolo eVoslorus ni joina u-N3 kune off-ramp ke eya eGoli noma eJohannesburg.
According to this AVL, at 12 minutes past 2, there was an off-ramp at Heidelberg Road.
Go ya ka AVL ye ka metsotso ye lesomepedi ka moreng wa iri ya bobedi go na le off-ramp ye tsenang mmileng wa Heidelberg.
Do you understand now?
Le a boshisha.
Ke a le kwishisha mara da sa le kwishibutsa ka mo ino ngwana near street a ngwana off ramp a ngwana on ramp yale sa ke a le kwisha belo na from beyond yes yona ya utsa mara nka se botse gore ingwe tse gore mara yona ke a utsena ka Albertine.
I understand, even though I would not understand thoroughly, as on the AVL report it's written near, it is not written off-ramp or on-ramp. However, there is a off-ramp and an on-ramp into Albert.
Ngiyakuzwisisa ke nami njengoba futhi kusho ke wena ke uthi lana ke ithi sangena noma ngangena kwi-off-ramp yase Heidelberg. Kodwa la akubhalwanga lokho akhulunywa nge-off-ramp lana ke ku-AVL ibhalwe ukuthi eduze. Yebo yokona ke i-off-ramp ne-on-ramp yayikhona ke khona lapho. Kodwa kusiyona indlela ekubhalwe ngayo la ku-AVL.
Do you remember driving on Heidelberg Road after you have off-ramped from N3 when you were driving from Voslorus Court to Albert? Do you remember driving on Heidelberg Road?
Be sa gopola le khwetsa mo mmileng ola wa Heidelberg ka moraga gore le be le boa khorotsekelo ya Voslorus re be tseletswa go mmileng ola wa N3.
Sa boeletsa gape ntona ba be ke sepola ka ona mara a ka o tlhokomela gore tsebitso la tselewe ke nka ba ke tsa according to AVL e re be ke sepola ka yona mara nna a go gopole ke go nka se gopole nka se mara ka re ke reila ke no tsena ka sepele.
I will reiterate, my lord, that it is possible that I was driving on that road as the AVL reflects. However, I do not recall myself that I was on that road as I was driving.
Ngokwayo ke i-AVL noma umbiko lona iyasho yona ukuthi ngangihamba kuleyo mgwaqo noma ngokwendlela ke ebhalwe ngayo la ngangihamba eduze naleyo mgwaqo loyo kodwa mina ke ukuthi ngiyikhumbulele mina ngithi ngangihamba lapho mina okwami nje ukuthi ngangishayela.
Yes. At 2:20, at 2:20, ignition was off. Do you see that?
Leona gore metsotso e masomepedi ka moraga iri ya bobedi koloi ile ya timiwa. Yes, I see it, my lord.
Ngakubona ukuthi ngo-2:20 imoto yacishwa.
10 minutes after that, at 14:36, you start up the same
metsotso
at the same place.
ye lesometshela ka moraga mowe ke mo e leng gore koloi ile ya duma gape go yona tulo yeo.
Ke nnete?
That is correct.
Nokuthi ke ngisho kwakhe kumele ukuthi ngemizuzu ke ewu10 imoto yase idunyiswa futhi.
At 14:36, it also reflects Ring Road, New Market East. Am I right?
Metsotso ye lesometharo tshela ka moraga iri ya bobedi e bontsha iri Ring Road East, New Market Park, Alberton. Ke nnete eo?
Ke nnete?
That is correct.
Yebo kubhalwe kanjalo ke lana ukuthi eduze ne-Ring Road East, New Market Park e-Alberton.
Yes. When the ignition was off at 2:20, that means the car was stationary, motionless. Do you agree?
Ebe koloi e timiwa ka metsotso ye masomepedi ka moraga iri ya bobedi seo se bolela gore koloi e be sa sepeleng ke.
Ke nnete?
That is correct.
Kuyiqiniso ukuthi nanjengoba kubhaliwe ke lana ukuthi imoto yacishwa ke kusho ngo-2:20 kusho ukuthi imoto yayingahambi.
At 14:42, driving near Ring Road.
Metsotso ye masome nne pedi ka moraga iri ya bobedi ke mo e leng gore koloi e bontsha ile gore e be e kgweetsa gauswi le Ring Road
Access idle.
ya boya gape ya dira le gore e be e duma e ngwadile access idle le a e bona.
Ke nnete ke a e bona.
That is correct, I see that.
Yebo ke lana u-1442 kubhaliwe ukuthi imoto yahamba ke eduze ne-Ring Road East bese ke iyehla ke ithi ke ngo-4:42:01 imoto iyaduma ke khona ke lapho e-Ring Road East ngiyabona lokho.
Let's hang on there at the moment. When you left Foster's Court, joined N3 until you off-ramped, were you still escorted by the Metro Police under SWAT unit?
Ba re swara gona mowe ge le tloga motlatshekelo kgorongtshekelo ela ya Foster's le ya mmileng ola wa N3 le bentse le latelwa ke ba le bathuši ba lena ba SWAT?
Awa, ga se.
No, they were not there.
Nkathi sibuya ke khona enkantolo yase-Foster's sesiya sobathamba kena ke u-N3 abeswati lapho besiphelezela babengekho.
All right. You're no longer escorted. At some stage, you parked near Ring Road without any escort.
Lena be ba sa tlholo ba le gona ba le ba be ba le latela gape go na le nako mo e leng gore le ile la yema mo Ring Road mo gauswi le New Park.
Re šetše ke tlhalošitše pele gore tlhalošitše pele ke rile re tsene mo molong re reka metsi le ziba chips ka mogopolo e ne eme ga re bona ra ema nako e telele.
As I've explained previously, that we had stopped by the mall and we bought water and chips.
Bese ngichazile ke lokhu ke ngoba umele uthi ke nema ke khona lapha yana seningasaphelezelwa ke imoto ke yacishwa ke uthi bese ngishilo ke noma ngichazile ke lokhu ukuthi kunalapho na ke sangena kuyitolo noma lapho ninganqathele eyitolo khona sathenga khona amanzi kanye nama chips.
Yes, that's the reason why I wanted to remind you about that. Because you even said you bought water in Simba chips for accused number 2. So what I want to put across to you, and I will emphasize it, there was water involved.
Bare banyaka go le gopotsa yona taba ewe jwalo ka ga le nna le tlhalosha or lena le ile la rekela molatofatšo wa bobedi metsi le masimba chips ba re go be go na le metsi a tlhakantšhwang gona mowe
le rena re itheketse dilo tseo re mo filego nna di re la re rekele na le teng.
We also bought for ourselves, my Lord. We did not only buy for him.
Ilokho ke futhi engifuna ke ukuthi ngikwazise kona ukuthi ke kwakunamanzi nje kunoma kwakunento namanzi ke phakathi lana yebo ke lokho sakuthenga asithengelanga yena kuphela nathi lokho esamthengela kona sayithengela nathi.
Yes. The reason why I'm asking that is because the version of accused number 2 also deals with water that was poured in his body from the front part of his body. That's the reason why I introduced water in this evidence.
La gore bona ba bolele ka metsi ke ka gobane go ya ka molatofatšo wa bobedi yena o re o ile a tšhelwa ka ona metsi ya we ba mo tšhela ka pele mmeleng wa gage ke ka mo e leng gore go ile go tswelela bohlatsi bo ba metsi.
A le botsa gore o tšhetše ke mang ka metsi.
When he informs you, did he inform you on who had poured water on him?
Yile ngakho ke veza ke lo daba lwamanzi ke ngoba ila umsolo wesibili asho khona ukuthi wathelwa ngamanzi ke khona lana emzimbeni ke ngaphambili kuyena uma ekutshela lokho ukutshela ukuthi ubani wamtshela ngamanzi.
This accused person played open cards before this honorable court. He told the court that you never participated in his assault. So therefore, he cannot include you with the act of pouring him with water.
Baramula to fatwa wo kiena o ralukile dikarata tša gage a di beile mo tafoleng di kgona go bonwa pepeneneng ka gore o ile a botša kgoro nnete ya gore lena ga se nkeletše karolo filo gape a ka setle a le bapantšha le temane ya gore lena le ka tswa e le lena ba le motšhetšeng ka metsi gore aowa. I am still listening.
Umsolwa-ke ngaphambilini njena-ke akakaze ayifihleleke le nkantolo umeyiqiniso kule nkantolo wathi wena-ke awukaze ube yingxenye yokushaywa kwakhe noma-ke umshayeke ingakho-ke akakuhlanganisi-ke futhi nangokuthelwa kwakhe ngamanzi. Ngisakulalele.
And it is my instruction from accused number 2 that on the same route you were driving after you have off-ramped from Heidelberg, sorry my lord, from N3. On that route, there is a dumping area on the right-hand side when you are facing Albertine.
Bare molatofatšwa yena o re ka moraga gore lena le tswile mmileng mola wa N3 mo go yona tsela ewe go na le mo e leng gore go lathiwa dilo gona mo o lebaneng le Albertine. I am listening.
Uyaqhubeka ukuthi ke kulowo mgwaqo ke enanihamba ngawo ke kunalapho na-ke ekulahlwa khona-ke izinto abulahlwa ke izibike khona-ke ngisakulalela.
At 1442 it indicates access idle ring road
Mo
or near ring road.
ge o lebella mo nakong yela ya 1442 gausi le milaola wa ring go bontšha gore koloi e be e duma. That is correct.
Yebo kuqiniso ngiyakubona lokho ukuthi kubhaliwe ke ngayo 1442 ukuthi eduza nase ring road imoto yayiduma
to 1522 and the car was on excess idling. Do you see that?
Go fitlhella mo 1522 mo koloi e bentse e duma. That is correct.
kuqiniso ngiyakubona ukuthi kwaze kwashaya ke u1522 imoto isaduma ke.
Yes. Then in between those times it's a period of 40 minutes. Do you see that?
Barma ga tsona dinako tšewe go fetile nako ye ka bang metsotso ye masome a mane.
ka ge le realo
as you are stating.
nanjengoba ushobo ukuthi laphayana ke kwadlula-ke imizuzu engamashumi amane.
That is the instruction of accused number 2. That was the time when he was taken out of the motor vehicle next to those steel tanks where he was tortured with that electrocuted with that device. That was that time.
Kaya nana ka yeo ke mo ileng gore molatofatšwa ke mo a ileng a ntshiwa koloing bona ba mo tortura ka ntwela ya go yebe ba iswere ye ileng gore e be ile ka yona nako yeo ye ileng gore e ngwetšwe mo metsotsong ye masome a mane ao.
ge ke gopola botse Mr. Mngomezulu le rile re mešitše steel pipe Soweto before re miša ka Raphadu Colonel Gininda fihla a mo dula go ga koloi bjale e šetše ile Albertine bjale.
If I recall very well, Mr. Mngomezulu, you had alleged that we took him to the steel pipe in Soweto, Orlando, before we took him to the officer Raphadu, and Officer Gininda came, and now are you saying we took him to that steel pipe in Albertine?
Manje lana ummeli uyachaza-ke uthi lesikhathi kade sisho-ke manje la imoto eyeduma khona-ke ekwasithatha-ke imizuzu engamashumi amane uthi la khona-ke umsolwa athi-ke konke lokhu okwenziwayo-ke lokwakuthotshwala-ke na-ke nalokhu okwakuphethwe-ke asho kwangakho. Ufakazi uthi-ke uma ngikhumbula kahle baba Mngomezulu okushilo ngaphambilini ukuthi lokhu kwenzeka-ke endleleni eya eMoroka uma simhambisa eya kuRaphadu la khona esahlangana khona-ke noGininda khona uGininda-ke wahlala-ke emotweni usuyashintsha yini manje uthi lokhu kwenzeka e-Albertine?
Awu Mrena watheletša hantle.
o theleditše Ntate Mngomezulu ge go gopola botse.
May I just put it, it's not a dialogue.
No, a ke gane ke kra ke le nna ke re ke nyaka go
Can you speak English? This machine doesn't record vernacular.
Can I proceed?
no go theleditše.
Yes, I am listening, my lord.
Sorry. Can I proceed?
Yes.
My version initially, and it will stand as first time accused was next to a dumping area. It was on a route or on a route towards Albertine. That's the first time. Next to 2 tanks, silver tanks.
Ba re bona la mathomo ge ne molatofatšwa a be a le kgauswi le mo go latlhiwang dilo gona e be e le Albertine kgauswi le ditanka tše pedi ba re taba ye we e sa tlo dula e le kana mokgwe ba e tlhalosang ka gona.
The second time was when he was at Orlando next to a dumping area. There were ATMs that were no longer in use. Do you understand now?
Le khala bobedi ge ne a be a le mo go latlhiwang dilo gona e be e le Orlando go be gona le gape le di-ATM tše be di sa tlholo di berekišiwa di a kwešiša ga dijwale. I am listening.
Kunendawo embili-ke la echazwayo-ke uyena-ke ummeli uthe yokuqala-ke akhuluma ngayo umsolwa wesibili ile ese-Albertine-ke la ekulahlwa khona-ke izibi noma khona futhi-ke kunalama-tank amabili. Eyesibili-ke kuse-Orlando nayo-ke kuyalahlwa kuyona-ke futhi-ke inama-ATM angasasetshenziswa. Yebo ngiyakuzwa.
Thank you, madam. All right. Let's move to 3:30.
Ba re theogele go metsotso e masometharo ka moraga iri ya boraro. I am listening.
You joined freeway at N12.
Lena bile la tsena mmileng wa N12 wa freeway. That is correct.
Ebe kuyiqiniso ukuthi ngo 3:30 angena-ke ku N12 freeway Albertine.
At 15:48, I'll just skip all these times for time constraints. 1548, it reflects all Potchefstroom Road in Soweto. To confirm that?
Bare e re 1548 e bontsha Old Potchefstroom Road, Deep Kloof, Zone 6.
Ke nnete?
That is correct.
Can you say ukuthi 1548 lana kubhaliwe ukuthi eduze nomgwaqo i-Old Potchefstroom e-Deep Kloof Zone 6.
It also shows GPS unlocked all Potchefstroom till you drove at 1558.
E bontsha gape le gore GPS unlocked go fitlhella lebeletswe la pele le kgweetsa ka 1558.
Ke nnete?
That is correct.
Yebo uyabonisa-ke yatshengisa-ke ukuthi-ke kwakulapho eduze ne-Old Potchefstroom Road umgwaqo GPS unlocked baze bashaya ku-1558.
According to him, when I consulted with him, it was the time when you took Colonel Rapatu at Krisani Hospital.
Ba re go ya ka yena molatofatšwa wa bobedi nako ye ke nako e lena lebeletše ya Colonel Rapatu mola Krisani.
Aksa kushanda tengomezwe la gare ya hlakatlhakana bele na be go feta le relebele forogo go kopana le Colonel Rapatu ba ra msadi a shedi ke bele ka mantši ba gare ba gape re sa kopana le Colonel Rapatu ke a tja botšiša
Mr. Mngomezulu, I do not understand now as you are now confusing me. As in the morning you had said we had met Colonel Rapatu and his wife took the keys, and now you are referring to us meeting Colonel Rapatu in the afternoon. Is it changing now?
Lana ke umeli uthi ngale mizuzu emibili ke ngaphambi kokuthi libumbane ke ihola lesine uthi ke umswalo wesibili yila khona ke esenithatha khona noma nilanda khona uKolonel Rapatu uthi ke uSergeant uma ephendula ke uthi manje ke hayi ke manje angisezwisisa sekuyindida ke lokhu manje ngoba ngaphambilini uthe kumina ke kwakusekuseni ke ngenkathi ke sesihlangana naye uKolonel Rapatu manje ke sekusemini la esihlangana khona noKolonel Rapatu angisakuzwisisi.
May I approach your case number 2?
Yes.
Mr. Mkhan, thank you, my lord.
Yes.
Mr. Mkhan, we don't have to confuse your evidence and with the evidence of accused number 2. Accused number 2, we confirm with my colleague that according to his instruction, he did not meet Colonel Rapatu in the morning, but he met Colonel Rapatu in the evening.
Mr. Mkhan, ba re botlhatse ba lena le ska botlhakantsha le bo ba molatofatšwa wa bobedi o ska tla botlhakantsha go ya ka yena.
Evening, afternoon, which is which now? Morning, evening, afternoon.
Afternoon, my lord, sorry.
No longer in the evening.
No, my lord, it was just a slip of the tongue. It was in the afternoon.
Okay, afternoon.
Yes.
Ba re le ska tla la tlhakatlhakantsha botlhatse bo we molatofatšwa wa bobedi yena o re ga senke a tlhakane le Colonel Rapatu forogo o tlhakane le yena mosegare.
Uthi ke ndingahlanganisi ke lokhu umsolo wesibili ukuthi akahlangananga naye uKolonel Rapatu ekuseni kodwa wahlangana naye ke kusemini.
Ntate Mngomezulu akitse borona ilore confession ya ga ke bona rona e bila ke tsona o ngwetšeng ka mogare a ke tsolo o ka lebella yona e tla go fa idea ya gore re kopane rapa gore ka gana taba gore re kopane rapa le khele rapa le mantsi bana ra re mission for fitlhe kwa ka 7 fro a kopane rapa ra mtshara ya fosolo rase re re boa a go gopele mo le re sa ba kopana le khele rapa lo
Mr. Mgomezulu,
ka mo go ki tse banga ona ki naganishisha nga wona.
I just unfortunately do not know what the accused has written in his confession. However, what I know is that we took him to Colonel Rapadu in the morning. We arrived there at 7 in the morning, and then we took him to court. When we came back late in the afternoon, I do not recall us meeting Colonel Rapadu together with the accused.
Ukuthi ke yini ke ebhaliwe laphayana usolo wesibili ayokhuluma noma ke ayobonduka khona ke kuyena uKenneth Rapatu kungeshwa ukuthi angazi ukuthi ibhaliweni laphayana kodwa engikwaziyo ukuthi samhambisa kumikisa kuyena ke uKenneth Rapatu kusekuseni safika laphayana ngo7 ke ekseni sase siyahamba ke siya enkantolo uma sesibuya ke enkantolo asihlangenanga naye uKenneth Rapatu emini.
At 15:58, you were driving. Let's quickly go to 16:16. You see that?
Page 16:16.
39. The page 39, Molaga 16:16.
Yeah.
Etomaka 15:58. Barawaya Fase was 16:16.
16, yes, 0.5 seconds.
Are you referring to the 16:16 of 0.5 seconds?
Correct.
Bar A,
You were at Makalima Street, Morokas, Soweto.
No, Makalima Street, 16:05.
It says comma, Mr. Mgomezulu.
Comma, sorry. Comma Street.
It is correct. We were at Comma Street at 16:05 on the 19th of June 2020.
Yebo ke ngo16:16 seduze ke neComma Street.
The ignition was off.
Latima Koloni.
Moroka police station.
We were inside Moroka police station.
That was not a question. Switch off the engine.
Yeah, okay,
yes, I am listening.
Yes. From 16:16 to 18:28, approximately 2 hours.
16:16 we shall 18:28 nako ye ka lekanang motlhomong le diiri tse pedi. That's correct.
So iqiniso ke ukuthi kusuka ngo16:16 kuyoshaya ke 18:28 ukuthi amahora amabili lawo.
It is the instruction of accused number 2 that it was the time when Gininda came with the white BMW within that period of 2 hours when he was assaulted, electrocuted and tortured within the period of 2 hours.
Bare mo iring tse pedi tseo ke nako mo ntate Gininda a ile ngatla gona a sepela ka koloi ya motlhobo wa BMW ke mo ileng gore molatofatswa o ile a papatlwa gona gape ba mo tortura mo nakong eo ya iring tse pedi.
Police station.
If you could explain, maybe, did he inform you on where inside the police station was he tortured?
Lana ke kulamahora amabili ke ila umsolo wesibili athi khona ke ila efika khona ke uBrigadier Gininda ehamba ngale BMW emhlophe ithi la ashaya khona ke asotshala khona ke befaka ke ugesi ngabe kutshelile yini uma ekusho lokho kwena ukuthi kuphi nendawo phakathi epolice station noma lokho kwenzeka kuphi nendawo phakathi epolice station?
So, Exhibit GG, I'll refer you to Exhibit GG.
Bare batare le level le botlatse ba GG.
May I confirm that?
Yes.
The witness is asking for Exhibit GG to be.
Sorry, it's Exhibit HH.
Bare ke botlatse ba HH.
OB of Morocco.
Moro OB ya Moroka.
a go gopola re ngwala OB Moroka ke na yona.
I do not recall us doing any OB entry at Moroka.
Angikhumbule ke sibala ke OB eMoroka.
There's no OB. Thank you, sorry. May I withdraw that? There's no OB of Moroka police station.
Bare by Busha Tabaewe Bare Rai or OB ya Moroka police station.
Was accused number 2 booked in before he took the alleged confession at Moroka police station?
Molatofatso wa bobedi o ile a bokiwa inina ka pele ga go katle a dire polelo yela a be a ikere.
Sa bolela gape a wa.
I reiterate it, my lord, no.
Ingabe wabhukwa yini umsolo wakhe ngaphambi kokuthi ke akhulumeke lokwazokhuluma eMoroka ngisaphinda futhi cha.
Okay. When accused number 1 was taken to Deep Blue police station before Colonel Mboto, was he booked in at Deep Blue police station?
Molatofatso wa mathomo ge ne a ishitswe police station ya Diepkloof ka pele ga Colonel Mboto yena o ile a bokiwa in ka Diepkloof police station.
Ka se fetule o ba Aisha ke nna be ke so.
I will not respond on that as I was not present when the accused was taken Diepkloof.
Uma ukuthi ke eyokuthi umsolo oqala wabhukwa yini eDiepkloof uma esiwa ke kuyena uKenneth Mboto angeke ngiphendule lokho nanjengoba ngangingekho ke noma kwangathi mina owamhambisa.
So, if you don't have the records for accused number 2 at Moroka police station for an alleged confession, it's not easy for one to see, conclude that he was at Moroka police station. Do you agree?
Ge le gore lena ga gona mo eleng gore le ile la ngwala fase gona ka nako e la lebelle le Moroka police station ga go kgonagale go ba ga go be boleta gore motho a kgone go tseba gore ke nnete lena lebelle le mola police station ya Moroka ke nnete yo
e re ke fetwa ga tsela ka ge le gore o ngwadisitse confession ya ngwala confession nako le gore ke kae la so ke re e launcha confession o ile bela gore na o fitlhile or a fitla batho mena go mafetšana go ma ka gore nna ka if ne be ke bone e bile ke ba le ke tla go botsa gore o fitla o fitlhile batho mena go so ba fetšana go shebela go ya ona Moroka o ile.
May I respond it in the special, my lord? Whenever the accused writes a confession, it reflects the time, the date, and the place of where was the confession taken. And what I can say is that I did not see the confession. I would be able to answer you if I had seen the confession. However, if you, Mr. Mngomezulu, can read the confession, then you would be able to see that the accused was at Moroka police station. And what I can say is that indeed he was taken to Moroka police station.
Lana ke nanjengoba ke singenako ke okubhaliwe phansi akukho la umuntu angaqinisekisa khona ukuthi ngempela umsolo wesibili waya ke eMoroka police station. Engakusho bona ke advocate Mngomezulu ukuthi ke ngeshwa ke la akhuluma khona ke noma ke agonyuluka khona ke umsolo wesibili ke angizange ngikubone ke ngikufunde lokho la bengizokutshela khona ke ukuthi ngesikhathi esithile wafika ngesikhathi esithile wabe eseyaqeda ke la ebengizokusho lokho ngesiqinisekiso kodwa uma wena ke ungayibuka ke noma ungayifunda ke uzokuthola lokho noma leyo mininingwane kodwa engingakutsho ngesiqinisekiso ukuthi impela waya eMoroka police station umsolo wesibili.
Call please, my lord. Notice that it's 15:28, and my lord, I'm almost done with the cross-examination on the 18th and the 19th. I'm now left with the 22nd and the 24th in respect of accused number 4, my lord. and such exhibits were not furnished to us as yet.
Is that the logbooks, sir?
That's logbooks.
The logbooks, you don't have them up to now?
We will just follow up this afternoon.
Hello?
We will follow up this afternoon, my lord.
This afternoon?
Yes.
If you don't get them, even this afternoon, have you lined up any witness for tomorrow?
Yes, possibly the experts regarding the movement report.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, so that we mustn't
Yes.
waste the whole day.
Yes.
Because if there are no logbooks, then it means
Yes.
if you haven't lined up any witness, then we must adjourn.
No, we'll be able to proceed.
So there will be a
Sergeant
witness at
Mokgola
least.
is also waiting in the wings as well.
Because that's Sergeant?
Mokgola.
Oh, Mokgoatlheng. Okay, fine. All right, yeah. Okay, apparently,
Barma mtlhare fella bana mo jwalo ka ga re tseba gore go ya mashimong ga se go tshwara tata re boya gape o sasa.
okay, tomorrow at 10 o'clock.